All right, we have Lakshmi Hebbalkar, Karnataka minister's complaint copy that we've accessed. Hebbalkar says CT Ravi has sexually harassed me. She says CT Ravi's actions have outraged my modesty. Huge development there. And while that's said, CT Ravi now battles for relief. He wants bail and he moves the Karnataka High Court. The appeal had first gone to the Sessions Court. The Sessions Court had held on to it. The verdict is yet to come there. But it appears that CT Ravi has now knocked the doors of the Karnataka High Court for immediate relief. He's already spent a day in prison. He was in prison last night. He accuses the Karnataka police of torturing him, of trying to murder him, etc. He's filed a counter-complaint as well. But here is CT Ravi trying to seek relief at a time when Lakshmi Hebbalkar, Karnataka sitting minister, has levelled some serious charges against him. I'm bringing in Nagarjun Dwarkanath, who's tracking the story very closely for us. Nagarjun, CT Ravi now knocking the doors of the Karnataka High Court, wanting immediate relief. What's been the verdict with the Sessions Court? Has it been delivered yet or we're waiting it?
Nabila, at this point of time, two cases are going on simultaneously, one in the High Court, one in the Sessions Court of Karnataka. The Sessions Court is hearing, based on the JMFC court in Belgaum, what the court ordered that CT Ravi, considering is a public representative, he has to be produced in front of the public representatives court here in Bengaluru, and Justice Gajanana is hearing the court's verdict, in fact the bail matter. Shyam Sundar, advocate for appearing on behalf of Lakshmi Hebbalkar, and Ashok Harnalli, senior counsel, is appearing for CT Ravi. The argument is going as we speak. The defense of CT Ravi advocates are that whatever you speak in the house will remain in the house and they can't be prosecuted for the comments that is made on the floor of the house. And this itself is according to the Supreme Court guidelines that you can't prosecute leaders based on what they spoke inside the house. But what advocate for Lakshmi Hebbalkar is saying is that this is considered as sexual harassment and needs to be prosecuted. Doesn't matter if he spoke in the house or in public. This is considered as sexual harassment and hence he needs to be prosecuted, and asking for judicial custody 14 days so that they can take FSL sample reports of his audio as voice samples also, and then get a report and then match it with the videos available is what lawyer Shyam Sundar is asking.
What's shocking here? So in that case, is CT Ravi admitting that he called Lakshmi Hebbalkar as prostitute? Because so long I've heard his reactions coming in to all the media questions that he hasn't said that. He denies these allegations, saying, I haven't even used that word. But on the contrary, there are videos doing the rounds that very clearly show him repeatedly using that word against Lakshmi Hebbalkar. So has he admitted it? Has the BJP admitted it, that their Neta has said and spoken such language?
No, the BJP has not admitted it. In fact, my colleague Saga in Belgaum also was talking to the BJP leaders and questioned them directly that we have audio-video evidences of him calling the unparliamentary word, but they did defend him, saying that he said frustrate. It's an afterthought to use the word called prostitute. He didn't use that word, but he only said you're frustrated, and Lakshmi Hebbalkar misheard it, is what the BJP leaders are also defending Mr. Ravi. When Ravi also said that before getting arrested, he spoke to India Today. He said that I didn't use the unparliamentary word. I know my limitations. I only said you're frustrated, and Ms. Hebbalkar misheard it and mistook it, and I can't help it if she misheard it, is what Ravi has said. But what is shocking is also that he says that there's a threat to his life. In the last 8 hours, he was roamed around. He was made to roam around 400 to 500 kilometers across 3 districts, and he alleges that not a drop of water was given to him by the police, and he started bleeding from his forehead during the commotion in the police custody. All this, in fact, he deposed before the judge in Belgaum also. But the matter is in the court. We'll have to wait and watch in maybe a couple of hours before he reaches Bangalore, which takes another 7 hours because he's just crossed Hubli. If at all he gets a relief, police will have to drop CT Ravi wherever he is, because the court would have ordered for a bail. If not, most likely then he'll go to judicial custody.
Well, let's see what happens. But Nagarjun, thanks very much for joining us. We will continue tracking. We hear some of the BJP workers are, of course, protesting. They've held protests across different parts of Karnataka. They're also trying to stop the police from taking CT Ravi to Bengaluru.